Hey, Joe Phillips here with Stapleton Scoop and Focus Real Estate. I'm here with Alicia, one of the owners of the Stanley Arcade. Maybe you guys have heard about it, but there's been a few articles already about the Stanley Arcade. So where Infinite Monkey Theorem used to be is now an arcade, and it opens today. So Mark Shaker, Mr. Stanley's behind the camera, and we're gonna meet with Alicia and her husband Andrew, who owns Stanley Arcade. They're gonna show us around here. And then we're gonna do a few other really cool Stanley updates. And then at the end, we have some giveaways related to Stanley and the arcade for you. So stay tuned through the whole thing. Alicia, tell us about Stanley Arcade. What are you guys up to up here?
Well, first of all, we're very excited to be part of the Stanley family. We've been looking at a space here now for a couple of years, but really we wanted to find the right space. As you know, arcade games can be pretty loud and they're very big. So we had to make sure that we had the right one, and with another business moving out, we were able to move up here. So we're gonna have classic arcade games, we've got racers, we've got skee balls, which all the moms are really excited for. We've got Killer Queen, which is a new game that's gonna be really exciting. And then we're also gonna be really kid-centric. We're gonna have snow cones, slushies, popcorn machine, cotton candy, all kinds of snacks. But the really good part is there's about 10 to 11 other bars here in this Stanley where adults can get drinks. So you can buy an alcoholic beverage, bring it on up, and let your kids have fun. So that's kind of the gist of it.
Perfect. I love it. I mean, we all know we have 10,000 kids right over here that are really going to enjoy that. And I think that'll just help the overall Stanley experience when families bring their kids over. We started this video out here on kind of the walkway to show you the Stanley Arcade sign, and then just to orient you where we are within Stanley so people can find it when they come. I think a lot of people know where Bounce is, the gymnastics kids place. So the arcade is right above that, right next to the dentist up there on the upper level, kind of in the corner. So I guess this would be the northeast corner of Stanley. So Alicia, take us on into the arcade, show us around.
All right, let's go.
Thanks. As we're going, I'll just tell you that it opens tonight at 6 p.m. I don't know if we already said that, but
We didn't.
it is Friday, November 1st, and tonight's the night. So bring your kids on down. I'll warn you as we're going in that they're still setting everything up. So they're nice enough to let us come over for a sneak peek, but I don't want you to think it's the finished product right now. They're still setting up all the games and getting it going.
All right, well, welcome. I'm going to hand it off to my husband, and he'll tell you about all the great arcade games.
Come on in. Here's Andrew, the lovely husband. All right, Andrew, show us around.
So yeah, here we have awesome new games. The brand new Halo, obviously skee ball. Everybody loves skee ball. And as you kind of make your way over here, we're going to have more classic games for kids and adults, obviously. Pinball machines. If you want to win a prize, we also have that option too.
I like that one thing we talked about before we started was that you don't have tickets that you get, points for all the different games. I have 3 kids, and to me it's kind of annoying when they get so obsessed with the tickets and winning some plastic piece of junk. Sorry.
Yep.
That they kind of lose just enjoying playing the games. So here it's just about playing the games and hanging out.
Exactly. They're all based on a quarter too. So we have a change machine and an ATM, so you can get your quarters and play all the games on that. There's no card system. So
Okay.
it's good. The pinball machine, the pinball row. We have one more game coming this afternoon. That'll be Monster Bash. That's a classic game. We have a little island of awesome 90s games. Also a Buck Hunter. And then the wall of classics here in the back. Everything back here is a quarter. So we can kind of keep the prices the same as they were in the 80s.
That's the one you need to know about.
Yeah, exactly. That's the most popular. Then we added brand new games also in this area. This will be the kind of birthday area. You can rent this area out for birthday celebrations. You can also rent out the whole space if you want to. We'll serve drinks and snacks back here. We also have the ability to have all the restaurants in the Stanley deliver food up here.
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, thanks for the tour. We're going to go hit a couple other Stanley updates. But yeah, I'll try and stop by with the kids tonight. And
See you at 6.
good luck. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be great.
All right.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Joe.
Yep.
Thank you, Joe.
We'll be back in a little bit. All right, I'm going to take over the camera now and say hello to Mark Shaker.
Sorry about that video, Mark.
It's his first time.
Yeah.
Usually he's the star of the show. All right, we are going to head out now and go do a couple of other updates. So, Mark, tell us what's next. What are we going to talk about here?
We got 2 exciting things to share right now. The first of which is our Camp Christmas production, which is basically taking over the hangar space. We're going to walk down there and get a sneak peek as far as what will happen, but there'll be a 6-week extravaganza that the Denver Center of Performing Arts is putting on. It's a massive production. This will be their 3rd time that they've done something with Stanley. This is the largest of scale by far. So it's a great partnership that we have with the Denver Center of Performing Arts. We love bringing fascinating, dynamic cultural activities out here. And Bryant Palmer, our chief storyteller, will give a quick little introduction and sneak preview as far as what they are doing. They're in the midst of construction right now, so they're building out the set. It's about a 3-week process, and then they'll open their doors in the very near future. And then once we're done there, we'll take a nice little walk and gander outside to look at our Gotham Greens greenhouse, which is in active construction right now. So
All right, perfect. Thanks for the sneak peeks.
you got it. Here's Mr. Palmer.
Hey, Bryant, how are you?
Going? I'm great. How are y'all?
Good. We just got
Nice to see
the
you. Welcome,
Stanley
welcome.
Arcade update.
It's a great place. I'm
Yeah.
very excited.
Yeah, we are too. Well, tell us about Camp Christmas. Mark just gave us a real brief overview, but we'd love to hear more.
Sure. Camp Christmas is an immersive Christmas spectacular being produced by this local artist. His name is Lonnie Hands-On. He's been doing Christmas and holiday installations all over the world for a few decades now, in Hong Kong and Houston and Denver and everywhere.
Wow.
So he's teamed up with Denver Center for the Performing Arts, and they are producing this extravaganza. It's like the history of Christmas. You walk in and you're in Roman times, and you sort of progress through how Christmas has changed over the years in the most over-the-top way you can possibly imagine. It's
Awesome.
gonna be bananas.
All right, thank you. Let me zoom in here.
Yeah, let's take a little peek
Just
inside.
on the dates and
We'll just-
everything.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
go for it.
yeah. Let's open this little door.
We're at 17 live viewers. This is a new Stapleton Scoop
Nice,
record.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So this place is going to be
All right.
bananas. I don't want to give too much away. And this
Yep.
is the very early days of setup. They
Sure.
just started putting together. But there's going to be a giant chandelier in the middle of the space. There'll be a place called Santa Bar that we're putting together. So camp-themed holiday cocktails, hot chocolate for the kiddos.
Yep.
And then you walk through all these wild experiences. One room is entirely pink. That's in the sort of 1950s mid-mod holiday vibe.
Uh-huh.
I think there are 40 Christmas trees total. 1,000 Santas around Santa Bar. It's just the most Christmas you can imagine in one place.
Awesome.
Isn't there more than 10,000 pieces of art that will be a part of this?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know the exact count, but it's in the thousands and thousands and thousands. I mean, there'll be literally 1,000 Santas around Santa Bar. So some are really small, some are old, some are new, some are vintage. Lonnie's been collecting this stuff for years. They're bringing 3 45-foot long trailers to unload here of stuff, and that's just the first round of install. It's
Amazing.
gonna be bananas. Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm very excited about it. We've been working on this for, we started talking about it 2 years ago. So it took a really long time to put together and really figure whether it would work. We're really excited about it.
All right, perfect. Well, we'll include all the information about this and how people can learn more in the blog post. So
Awesome.
thanks for the sneak peek. We're going to head out to
Bye,
Gotham
y'all.
Greens.
Enjoy. Stay warm.
All right. Yeah, neither Mark or I have a jacket, so
There we go. This will be a shorter little peek.
geniuses.
Going down the back secret hallway to our newest sort of endeavor. This is also a project that's been years in the making. When we first started Stanley, we worked with the local co-op. We were trying to find ways that we can bring sustainable gardening or distribution of goods as part of this project. It was a key foundational pillar as far as our sustainability mantra. Couldn't make that work. We tried to get a greenhouse in here 4 years ago, couldn't make that work. And then finally, we were able to partner with Gotham Greens. So Gotham Greens is out of New York. It'll be the first business as part of the Stanley project that is not a sort of designated local Colorado, but the two owners went to Cherry Creek High School. They have Colorado roots, and they are sort of innovators in the urban agricultural space. So we have a 30,000 square foot greenhouse that they are building. They're hoping to open that as early as February. They're building pretty quickly. And it will be year-round greens. They have deals with Whole Foods all throughout Colorado and neighboring states. They're also going to do a whole training program, an educational piece for those in Aurora and also in Stapleton. But it's something that we're really excited about. The yield that will come out of this greenhouse is the equivalent of a 25-acre farm. So it's just massive production of greens, 12 months a year. And one of the things that was really important, this was an acre of land that we've had that borders Stapleton and Stanley. And we've been really thoughtful as far as how do we use this. We've looked at things as far as a hotel, we looked at office, we looked at all kinds of different things. We wanted a nice sort of soft bridge between the neighborhoods and something that can be used as an educational tool that again kind of brings both Aurora and Stapleton together. And this was a great opportunity to do so. It'll be visually appealing. It'll be a really nice sort of addition to sort of the Stanley family, but I also think it'll be a nice little amenity for those in Stapleton as they come on over here. And one thing to mention as well, right next door is our now widened pathways.
Oh, I
which
saw
used
that.
to be 5 feet, which are now 10 feet. So that was a great work by the city of Aurora and also the Metro District cooperating with us so that we can have better sort of walking and biking connectivity between Stanley and Stapleton.
That was a nice change. I meant to tell you that the other day when I saw that.
Yeah, it was a lot of jurisdictions to work on. It seems like it'd be a simple thing to do, but anyways, it's done. So that is done. But we're really excited about this addition to it. It's up and going, as you can see, going vertical in the construction, but they are the leaders in urban agriculture, and also they have some fantastic technology elements to it. But the amount of water that's used in this production is a fraction of normal farming. And it's all renewable energy that is supporting this greenhouse as well. So it really fits with what we're doing at Stanley. And we think it'll be a great asset to the neighborhoods and also to Stanley Marketplace.
Perfect. Thanks for the update, Mark.
Always enjoyable.
Two great additions to the Stanley family. I'm going to switch the camera around here just to tell you one last little bit. So we got a couple generous giveaways for you. Mark donated something from the beer hall, $50 gift card, and then the arcade folks gave us $100 to give away. So if you want to have a chance to win those are both going to be given away to a random winner. All you have to do is share this Facebook post and then tag a friend in the comments. And on Monday morning, we'll pick the winners and let you know. So thanks for checking out the Stanley Update. Appreciate it.